Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at point guard.
Well, the big man has quite the presence inside. Jonas Valanciunas gets physical and draws the contact. He's got to stay aggressive.
Tatum finds White. There's the triple. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
White, good.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Pelicans now. 7-point differential. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Outside, White. Three-pointer. And the Celtics another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
McCollum with the ball. It's up a three. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 9.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's McCollum. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones. Shoots from 8. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans, trailing by 13. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. And the Pelicans also making a change. Daniels is checked in. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Zion Williamson on top. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. White with the defensive effort.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Basket good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
giving up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Drew Holiday. White, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pelicans trail by 18. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Horford. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Daniels. Celtics leading by 20. Hauser the pass to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Misses off the left eye. Derek White has been on display for Boston. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's McCollum. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Bucket is good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Pritchard passes to Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's McCollum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Now here's McCollum. And Nance kicks to Hawkins. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Buries it from three-point range. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Herbert Jones comes in for Hawkins. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now the pass to Nance. Looking to end the run. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Horford, no luck. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Pritchard. Over McCollum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And then slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the middle. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. 7 points for Porzingis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Collin passes to Nance. Ingram outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 8 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And a change for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for McCollum. Porzingis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Ingram against White. Shot from the wing. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Porzingis for a three. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Wood, he's checked in for Nance. And Daniels subbed in for Trey Murphy. Here's Williamson. Oh,
what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. 2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
The Pelicans have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Christian Wood, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Now here's Williamson. After the miss from Derek White. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Wasted no time on that one.
Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Williamson.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline with his 3. And so it's Boston out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Can't get stops, you can't get wins. I'm not seeing the fight, the fire. Time to get angry. Otherwise, we can call it now.
Some tough love from Dr. O'Neal. Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're right where they want to be in the series, but Perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. Ingram at the three with Williamson playing the four. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the five. And here's Ingram following the three-pointer by Derek White. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Holiday against the bucket.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Ingram.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now here's McCollum. Williamson outside. Inside, Ingram. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Personal foul.
That's his 4th foul of the contest. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. So it's the Pelicans now. Offensive rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. 4th, Herbert Jones.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Mikhailuk's checked in for Boston. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 12.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. Shoots the 3. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 25. Trey Murphy.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cullen passes to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Valanciunas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Sinks the triple.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Ingram against White. Shot from 16. And it's Ingram missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. A nice shot by Tatum.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
The Pelicans have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Ingram against White. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist in the game. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Dishes it to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the foul's on Mikhailuk. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Wood, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Tipped away. Cullen passes to Nance. No good on the three. Celtics have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Three-pointer, Horford. A three-pointer is right on target. Horford's got 6.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Looking to get back on track here. And the basket by McCollum.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Fires the three. Horford, no luck. Here is Daniels. And McCollum with the slam.
And slamming that one home. McCollum, 6'3", smaller for an off guard. But you see there, CJ can absolutely fly.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Celtics just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Horford, and it's Cornet in its center. That's the Boston 5. And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Al Horford. Jones drives in. Here's Wood. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Takes a three. Here's Cornet over Nance. On target from 13 feet.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Jones finds Wood. It's tipped. One-on-one here. Shot from 16. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Cornet can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornet. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making some changes. Tillman's checked in. And it's Brissett in for Mikhailuk. Down low. And finished off by Wood.
How about Christian Wood finishing with authority? Okay, young sir.
Pass to Hauser from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. That shot wide open. Horford's got 9 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The offensive rebound, and they pick up 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brissett's shot is good. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jones, the pass to Wood. And there's the drive, and finished off by Wood.
And on the drive, Woods' size and speed make him so difficult to defend. He just busts right through the defense.
That bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Ingram, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 6th assist on the night.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Brissett, and again, Boston with the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Nance outside, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game from Derek White.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Brissett's shot is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Ingram. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Hauser the pass to Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Jones. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, good.